G'day everybody, welcome to Zombie Bites Everything for a little bit of daily DayZ. Just gonna chuck a thumbnail up here. I had to turn all my system off and everything off and then return it all back on just so I could get the YouTube to work. Didn't want to turn on my PlayStation. Unqualified player, drop a like for you. I love my mum. Oh, isn't that nice? G'day Taka, how you going, man? I love my mum too, and so can you for $5. G'day Silver, how you going, man? I'm in here until it kicks me out. So I was trying to pick up last night when I went to kick me out. Kicked me out because server reset last night, and we don't want that happening again. Fuck, I don't even know where I am. I know roughly where I am. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with being a mama's boy. I am now debating on getting a Elgato if I can't score a PS5 this week. It's an interesting choice. See that well. G'day Dimo, how you going, mate? I think I've got Elgato set up for my PC. Just one bullet at a time. I thought I had a mag for that. Well, why'd you tell me that potato was good if it's fucking rotten? Look at that. Look at that shit. It says pristine, but it's rotten. Fucking assholes. We cut the rotten bits out and eat it anyway. Let's wait for that sun to come up a little bit. what's the Elgato get you? What do you get out of the Gatto? I mean, I know what it does. I know what the whole system does, but you personally, is that a better choice for you at the moment, or? Streaming at 1080p, not limited to PS4 streaming capabilities. Yeah, I don't know what you mean by that. Because personally, myself, I don't see a problem with anybody's streams. This frame rate and, you know, this 1080 and 4K and all these sorts of buzzwords that are thrown around, they actually literally mean nothing to me. In the sense of they don't change how I view the actual stream. Like, it's as clear as it's going to be for me. It's not going to be any clearer for me. Have you been getting a lot of people asking about it? Or anything like that? Are they horrible to you in your eyes, or are they horrible to everybody? Refresh my memory what that 1080 means again. And the 720, I was thinking it was frames per second, but it's not. It's something else. It's like hertz or some shit like that. Excuse me. Don't know where that come from. I breathed in, all of a sudden there was a tickle in my throat. Yeah, yeah, resolution of the video image. Yeah, I got that much of it. But, I mean, what's mate was you playing Last of Us 2, and was that PS4? I don't know, I really, to me it boils down to your audience. Like, the only time I ever have any complaints about my video quality not being up to par, and that's when I'm having an issue with my internet. As long as I'm not having an issue with my internet, no one really complains about it. So I don't really, I don't, I don't see the necessity for myself to have to upgrade. And I think that has to do with the fact that not everybody's watching it on a screen that can even difference between the two. I think. I mean, most people are watching on their mobile phone or their tablet. Hardly anyone's watching on their smart TV. They're using their smart TV to watch other TV shows in the background while they watch us or listen to us. I know people that watch cooking shows in the background. They'll be watching the cooking show, or while they're listening, or they're driving a truck while listening. So I don't know about whether it would be something feasible for myself. Up to you. Obviously, you're debating it yourself. That's what you said. You're debating it. So I don't know. I could be wrong. I could be way off. No idea where the fuck I am. Oh, it's a police station. I know where I am now. I haven't tried Last of Us Part 2 yet. No, I was playing Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. It only allows 360p on PS4. I wonder if... You see, that seems fine. No worries, man. Enjoy your family outing. We'll just talk about you behind your back. Yeah, that seems fine. 360. That seems fine. I mean, think about it. It was designed to play it that way. It's not a PS5 game that came out on PS4. It's a PS4 game. Or maybe even a PS3 game that went on the PS4. See, I'm not meaning to make fun of it or anything like that. I honestly don't know the difference, and I have very bad eyes, so I really can't see a difference either. I've had a lot of arguments with people where people have tried to tell me, look, you can't see it, you can't fucking see the difference in the fucking quality. It's like, no, I can't. It's like, oh, you're fucking mental. It's like, no, I've got bad eyes. They could upgrade the quality of the TVs as much as they like. It will not change how my eyes see it. So I do the math. I take into consideration the amount of people out there that actually do have bad eyes, the amount of people that don't wear their glasses when they're supposed to wear their glasses. I take into consideration the people that are actually watching. What type of phones? Well, half the people that I speak to are either on Android and the other half are on iOS. So, I take into those into consideration as well, and I end up with a number of, it doesn't matter. That's the number I get. I get to the conclusion of it really doesn't matter. Until people constantly tell me that they're struggling to be able to see my streams, then I will have to worry about it. Until then, I don't need to. Bostonia 420, how are you? I've been monetized for months, man. I've been monetized since beginning of the year.
Little Azzy 13, how you going, man? But cheers for that, Bostonia. Hello, Topeka. Just waiting for the sun to come up so I can see where I got to go. I know roughly where I got to go. I've got some tomato and pepper seeds that I want to go collect in a minute. That'll help me on my journey. Getting your channel back up and running. Well, what happened to your channel? I'm not saying that anything did happen to it, but... Is that a pants? That's a police jacket. A medium insulation. I've been getting a lot of support all week on stream for someone who fell off for months. Been busy, had not had the time, eh? Well, you know what that means. Well, you know what they say that means. Doesn't mean anything. Just means that at the present time, YouTube's not the most important thing to be worrying about. That's what it means. When I ain't got time to do YouTube, that's meaning because I'm doing something else that takes precedent, something else that's a little bit more important than YouTube. So, yeah, that's pretty much what I mean. Another benefit of Elgato is if the game blue screens, I don't lose the stream. Now, there you go. Now you're talking something that actually makes sense. See, all the other stuff about visual stuff doesn't really make a lot of sense because you're marketing to a very small amount of people. You're marketing to the people that have good eyes and have those really good screens that can utilize those benefits. Anybody that doesn't fall in that bracket, you're not marketing to them. And I fit both those brackets because I don't have good eyes and I don't have good screens that could actually utilize it. So that's the only thing that interested me in the Elgato as well, is the fact that if I needed to, I could put something else up on the screen so I could type in a passcode. And then, of course, and if a blue screen, I didn't lose the stream. So those two reasons there. But the first one being that I could actually go full screen in something different. So then I didn't have to put passcodes up on the stream. So right now, if I logged out of here, I had to log back in because this server's password protected, I'd have to expose the password to everybody. Or end the stream and then log in and then start the stream back up. It's a lot easier just to put something up on the screen to cover that as opposed to exposing it. High definition 60s. If it makes you feel any better, Bostoni, I didn't even know what it meant when it was HD 60, let alone HD 60 with the S on the end. See, most of these words are to deal with sound and sight. These buzzwords that they put together, and I call them buzzwords. They might not be considered buzzwords to most people, but I call them buzzwords. These words that they put together, like I said, they're only marketing towards a certain number of people. I don't know how many of those people actually exist. There's a big chunk of people that can actually benefit from all of that. You know, but it's, you know, are they interested in video games or watching people play video games? You can pretty much run your channel like a professional television broadcast with it and Streamlabs OBS. Oh yeah. What are you saying, boss? You're saying I don't run mine professionally enough? I tell my cast and crew, fuck you, like the rest of us. Yeah, the problem is though, people get the Elgatos and all that, and they get too fancy. They start putting all this shit up on the TV screen. I'm not saying you do that, boss, but you know they put this little border thing around the picture of their photo or their video of themselves, little border around it, and they got comments popping up on the screen and other things flashing up on the screen and all that sort of stuff, and it's just, you know, fine for a one of those drafting shows where they're showing drafting and all that sort of stuff for sports, I guess. Not something I ask in my TV show of Neighbours. Not that I watch Neighbours. I have watched Neighbours. But, you know what I mean? It's just like, I'm only using the comparison because you said professional television broadcast. And it's like, most of the stuff that I see on the screens when people are running Elgatos and OBS and all that sort of stuff is something we don't actually see a lot of in professional television broadcasting. Like, it'll be pop up when it's needed in broadcasting, but in streaming it seems to just stay there the whole time. Ends up becoming kind of like noise, a visual noise, so to speak. Hey Silas, you got power yet? Yeah, exactly. Overlays, that's the one. Overlays. They're the most annoying things that I see on YouTube. I don't know if anybody actually ever says it, but I will say it. They're the most annoying things because I want to see the gameplay. I don't want to see the shit that people put up on the game over the top of it. I like to see the gameplay. That's why I play GTA with no maps on and all that sort of stuff, because I want to immerse myself into the game. It's very hard to immerse yourself into the game when there's overlays all over it that aren't included in the game when they're added to it. So I don't know if anybody ever mentions this. Most people probably just keep quiet about it or haven't really thought about it. And if you haven't thought about it, don't start thinking about it now. Don't let my words get stuck in your head and make you think about it. But it's just one of those things that I just say to myself, it's a lot going on. And you probably are aware of the streams that I'm talking about, because some people have it set where it's minimalistic. And that's good. I like it when it's minimalistic. And then some people just go really overboard. It's like every single thing that they can turn on, they've turned on their system. Hey, Frank the Tank. I'm in a private server at the moment. It's a password protected one. I have drift on my controls, so looked on YouTube for help. The guy that did the fix it video was saying most of the people that watch his videos are subbed to his channel. I think I'm sub to that Fix-It guy. So it's so with the Elgato and the OBS, it's a balancing act. It's trying to get that right balance. And if you're marketing to people and the people enjoy it, don't have a problem, don't mention anything about it or anything like that, then of course don't change what you're doing. Do what you're doing. You know, it's fine. Um, but some people won't say it because they're afraid of some sort of clapback. They're worried that someone might not take it that well. There's people out there that are worried that if you have an opinion about something, that you're trying to take over someone's channel, or you're trying to tell someone how they can run their channel. And it's never the case. Well, most of the time it's not the case. It's just a thingy of, you know, we like what we see, and I myself, like, I've got visual problems. So when people put lots of flashy stuff on the screen, it takes away from what I'm trying to focus on. But that's a me issue. That's not an issue everybody else has. So that's something I started going overboard when I first got into it. But less is more for me, like you're saying. Yeah, it's like one of those things that sometimes you just need that little bit, you know. I like the ability that you can have things pop up when you need it to. I'm not too keen on the idea of having things pop up when people in chat want it to. You know how sometimes you can have things, you can type something in chat and it'll pop something up on the screen. I'm not too sure about how I feel about that. The other thing is too, sometimes I forget to record stuff. Something funny will happen in the game. I can go back and I can grab that. Now I don't have to worry about all the overlays being on the screen as well at the same time, which is something I would have to worry about if I have all those overlays and that on the screen. The only overlay I want is I'd just like a banner to pop up on the bottom of my screen every now and then just saying welcome. That's it. And the ability to be able to, if I blue screen, I don't lose my stream. Or if I need to put a password up, I could just put a picture up instead for a second while I do that. That's it. That's all I want to be able to do with it. And I know with both those systems hooked up and fine-tuned, I'd be able to do that no problem. Power come on just now. Awesome. But I guess everybody that uses OBS and Elgato and all that sort of stuff, I guess they all have their stories of relief and regret in getting it. You know, there's some parts that they'll be going, oh, this thing here nearly made me quit using it. You know, some part of it just bugged the shit out of them. The pros and cons, so to speak. There we go, we're starting to get some sunlight. I need to read up more about it myself. I run channel members' names at the bottom of the stream as a perk of becoming one. There you go. I seen one guy, he was running links to people's channels at the bottom of it, and I was just thinking, dopey, dumb move that is. Be alright if fuck yeah, and it was interactive, but it's not. You can't touch the link and fucking go to it. I don't think people quite know what links mean. You see it in games like DayZ. People will put a link at the bottom of the screen, and it's like, it's not like I can touch it. Come on. What do you have? There's some rope. I'll take that. Oh, I'm still in the process of fucking writing up all the members' names and getting all the links and that ready so I can put them in my YouTube information. Haha! Oh, we got one pepper and one tomato didn't grow. So, Dimo, did it end up fixing your controller or? Oh, see, I don't even have anything wrong with my controllers. They're all fine. I don't throw them around. I don't squeeze them. I don't twist them. No worries, Bostonia. I'll try and catch a couple of your streams. You're in Australia, aren't you? The time differences shouldn't be too far out. Okay, so we're going to go these shoes here, only because they're waterproof. Ah, USA. Oh, okay. Why'd I think you were bloody Australian? Anyway, while I contemplate that, let's figure out what to do. Okie dokie. What have we got in here? Oh, there we go. IJ Mag. Thank you. I thought I had a gun cleaning kit. Yes, I did. Got a lighter there, got a hatchet. Awesome. Okay, so we need to do Well, I might as well keep the rags on us for now. These only hold 200, so... Fucking gymnastics. Okie dokie. This barrel's fucked anyway, so I'm going to craft a fire barrel out of it. Wow, that took my hatchet from bloody pristine that I just picked up. I haven't even used it. That was the first time I used it. It went from pristine to damaged all in one go. One tree, one barrel, and this hatchet is badly damaged. Wow, that is... Hey. clearance belt up there. Which you, if you're calling it the Big Dipper, cook all this food up. Cooking it all up means it won't go rotten as quick. Also means we're not going to go cold in a hurry. Got the fire leaking out of the bloody... Takes the longest. Alright. Let's get this food cooked. Zombie is hungry. I was going to say, I think it's good that I'm standing next to it and I'm not even getting burned up, but then I just look down and I'm starting to get overheated. So... food done. Fuck. All that food all nicely cooked in one little pile. How are we going out there for sunlight? Let's throw that over there so we can have a look around. Oh, come on. That should be giving me better light than that. What have we got in there? Oh, we've used 2 pieces of wood and all the rags and that so far. We haven't actually touched the logs. So we're just waiting on the food to cool down. And then we can put it away, and then we can go. Just went to sit down in my chair. My fucking pockets got hooked on the arm of the chair. We're all way over halfway on the food there. Backpack only holds 42.
Oh, it lights up like that as soon as I walk away. As soon as I look over my shoulder, it disappears. Where does it disappear? There. So as long as I look there, I'm fine. Just really wish it wasn't fucking cold. It's alright. Where's my stars? Oh, that's no good. Me nighttime sky left. All me stars. Right. Okay, so we're gonna have to do this in the dark. Alright. Let's grab a drink first. See, I know where I want to go. Is that rain outside? Fucking is too. God damn it. No, we don't need glasses. Someone tells me I should use this knife here on making the barrel. Oh, I would have been better off. Badly damaged bastard. Oh, there we go. Take the ammo with us. How's that? Did my fire just get put out? How did it get put out? Is there a leak in the roof or something? My fire just got put out and I had 4 pieces of wood left to burn still. Oh. Attach. Thank you. Well, that was weird. The fire just going out on its own. Okay, so what have we got? We got a handful of bullets there. Don't have any more in here, do we? What have we got? Nothing. Oh, 22s. We'll just leave the 22s there. That's fine. We'll clear up a little bit of room by just putting that in our hand and combining. Ah, you're not letting us. A roll of strong metal wire has been used for conductor to trap crafting to makeshift handcrafts, or metal wire can do it all. A metal wire can do it all and more. So that's 15 spaces being taken up by 9. Yeah, it looks like we're just sitting here waiting for the rain to frickin' stop. Not one thing, it's another. Get to a point where you can move. It's like, okay, we can move. No, we can't. No stars. And when there's no stars, that means there's cloud. And when there's cloud, that means there's a possibility of rain. And lo and behold, fucking rain. Still don't know why the fire went out though. It's a new one to me. I still maintain that the back scratcher is the best invention mankind has ever come up with. I don't care about life support. I don't care about TV. Back scratcher. People that are on life support don't care about life support if they've got an itchy back and they can't reach. Or maybe they do. I don't know. I'm not on life support. That being said, I'm going to go out on the record right now and say if I'm ever on life support, just pull the plug. I think last I checked, I think Drunk Gamer was streaming a game of No Man's Land.
Just checking out Drunk's stream there, guys. I put a link in the chat there to Drunk's channel. If anybody wants to go over there, say g'day. Oh, look at that. We're starting to get some light coming in. That's good. Daytime's coming. Boom, 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 boom. See, I don't really have the warmest clothing at the moment. There's a good chance I'll get sick. I don't want to get sick. So yes, Drunk's playing No Man's Sky VR game with Stoic Enigma, which I believe is his brother. Unless I'm getting that family tree all mixed up. Come on, sunshine. Who else is live at the moment? Peter Eisenberg's live. Peter Eisenberg is a fellow member. He is live at the moment. I just dropped Peter's link in my chat there so people can go and check it out. Let's just do it. Let's just run it. We can't be sitting here all day. We end up sitting around too long waiting for the rain. We'll just have to stop off every now and then and wring our clothing out. Because we are gonna get drenched. Gonna look like drowned rats by the time this game's finished with us. I don't know what game that he's playing. Is it London Weekender? Is that the name of the game? Oh, he's got an Amazon wish list. I didn't know you could link an Amazon wish list. I don't even know what I'd wish for. I think Topeka gives me everything I wish for. Am I right, fellas? Huh? Insert crude innuendo joke here. Hey, Gamer Goat Hunter, how you going, man? Not much. I'm just drying out my clothes at the moment because I just got wet. Also watching a fellow follower on my iPad next to me, Theatre Eisenberg. His link's just above your comment, actually. About to buy some Chinese food for the family. So, what do you normally get? I love the sweet and sour pork. Playing ads. No worries, DDG. Probably long ass fucking ads for you too, I bet. Did I already try that? I did try that. Was that a can of box of matches? I was hoping it was a can of drink of some sort. Soaked. Yep, that it is. It's soaked. We'll just put it in our hands for now. Still registers us as wet. Cheers, Goat. Sure Eisenberg will appreciate it. I hope I'm saying it right. Mark Blood Demon, how you going, man? Doing pretty good, doing pretty good. Hope you're doing well as well, mate. Well as well. That sounded fucking double Dutch, didn't it? What's everybody else's favourite Chinese food? Mine is, I like sweet and sour pork balls. At least, yeah, they're pork, I think. Either way, whatever it is, it's fucking good. Just chilling after building a gazebo. Just got the roof sheets to put on. Oh, yeah? Done a bit of that in my life. Building sheds, patios, gazebos, pergolas. Fuck, I tell you, some of the designs people want. Like, you look at their yard and that, and you think, geez, you want this in this yard? Fucking hell. That's what she said. Giggity. They were some long ones. Chinese is salt and peppered chicken with a carton of curry. Awesome. Shrimp fried rice with chicken and broccoli. There we go. That's only medium insulation. Capri pants. No, we don't need them. My nan used to make really good fried rice. Sounds like the missus. She thinks it can be done in 30 minutes. I can eat it in 30 minutes. I couldn't make it in 30 minutes. Ever find yourself down the rabbit hole, and then all of a sudden on YouTube you find yourself down that rabbit hole, and all of a sudden you're watching someone in Asia doing street food, and you just think to yourself, ah, fuck, I could sit here all day just watching them. The quick little buggers. This is fucking Speedy Gonzales is fucking boom, 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 boom. All that prep work. I'd grab a carrot and a fucking paring knife and that, and I look at it and I go, now what was it that Asian guy did? And I look at that carrot for about half an hour, and I realise I could have just peeled it by now, if I just peeled it. But I didn't, because I'm an idiot. Welcome to the Horde. Gaming Goat Hunter. You're now being scratched by a zombie. There you go. Oh, you mean build a gazebo in 30 minutes? Ah. Jesus Christ! I mean, I know she's your wife and you love her and that, but I mean, how you took longer than 30 minutes just to think about saying I do? Let alone build a pergola or a patio. Oh, fuck. No, I hear you though. I hear what you mean. The people that would, like, we'd be building them, professionally building them for people, and we'd have people stand there with their coffee and just watch us, and they'd just stand there watching us, and we'd be like, are you going to pick up a hammer or something? You going to fucking help? He's going to stand there and watch us do all the work. And they watch you with this look of, you're not doing it right type of look on their face, like you don't know what you're doing. And I was like, geez, if you knew what you were doing, you'd bloody build it yourselves, but you got us to do it. So leave us be, give us some space. I know it's you know, for everybody out there that watches the builders and that come in, it's I know it's a little entertaining and that, but you got to give the builders a bit of space. Just watching them like a hawk doesn't help. I don't know myself. I just get a little self-conscious. You know, I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, these guys are staring at me. And then I walk up and I look at the pile of the stuff you're throwing away, like all your scrap stuff that you haven't binned it yet, but you've put it to the side because you're like, I might need a strip of metal off that in a minute. I might have to cut a piece out. It might be one fucking clip short, gutter clip short or something like that. So I might have to fucking makeshift one until we can get to the hardware store to pick up some more, get the Strapco company to send some more out or something. So you'll be sitting there and you'll have someone walk along, and they'll be sitting there with their coffee, or stand there with their coffee, looking at your scrap pile, and they've got that look on their face like, oh, I could use that. I hope they leave that behind. Oh, can I use that? I always give them that look back, like, get the fuck out of there, mate. I ain't finished yet. You can you can go for him when we're finished, mate. But when you're doing the job for somebody else, you got to keep that professional face on. You got to keep all your thoughts and that to yourself. No matter how much you want to say, can you back off and give me some space, mate? You just got to, grit your teeth, and as long as there's no immediate dangers, sort of let them come close. And it's like when you're building and shit like that, you're like wildlife. Don't scare us, don't sneak up on us. When we got drill in our hands and fucking sheets of material and that in our hands climbing up a fucking ladder, don't offer us a sandwich. We ain't interested. Even if we're hungry, we're not interested in a sandwich while we're in that position. Read the room. See, that's just the most irritating thing too, is they just stand there and it's like... You got to get the job done, right? Right, that's it. Get the fuck out of here. Just go, will you? You're paying me to do a job. Just let me do my job. You can critique me afterwards. You got any problems, come see me afterwards. Exactly, man. Exactly. There's only certain professions where most people don't want to watch. No one stands around the local guy. No one stands around the guy cleaning the septic tank. It's like, oh, you find anything in there, like an old retainer or something? No one gives a shit about it. Everyone's like, that stinks over there. I ain't going anywhere near it. No one stands there watching their bins get emptied. Oh, you're building a pergola. Okay, I'm gonna stand there and watch you. You're plastering a ceiling, I'm going to watch you. You're building a shed, I'm going to watch you. It's like, you're going to fucking live in this shed nearly all day, every day. And you want to watch me build a bastard. That's what I like about my missus. At least with my missus, I can just go, what we should do? We should build something over here. And she'll be like, yep, no worries. And then I'll wake up the next day and she'll already be started. I sit there, look at her and go, why isn't it done? It's 30 minutes has been passed. Haven't you built this yet? Yes, read the room. Right? That's like, do you have a hard hat on? No. Do you have a high vis vest on? No. Do you have a belt on your waist that allows you to slip a hammer in like this? Whoop, 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 whoop. No. Well then fuck off inside. But they're paying, so you got to be polite and all that sort of stuff. And I'm fine with it. I'm okay with it. I got used to people watching me work. As annoying as it is, you get used to it after a while. You sort of just go, oh, here we go. It's all right. 9 times out of 10, it's just kids. It's just the kids that watch you. Because they're like, oh, Dad doesn't pick up a drill. Is that a drill? Is it? Is that a grinder? Is that a Ryobi? Is that a Black and Decker? They've got all sorts of questions for you. Why does a nail go in when you bang on it? I don't know. Because it does. Don't they teach you this shit in school? And you can tell those kids too that are going to be construction workers when they get older too. Because they're really, you'd be looking around for something. It's like, where's that bag of fucking... And there's a little kid there standing there with a bag of fucking tech screws opened up trying to hand them to you. It's like, that's exactly what I was looking for, mate. I knew where they were when I left them on the tray, but thanks for you picking them up, passing them to me. I had no idea where the fuck they were for a second, mate. Thank you. Leave my shit alone. Do I come in and fuck with your Legos? No, I don't. Fucking leave my shit alone. Give the kids the easy jobs. Hey, you want to go put that on the scrap pile for us, mate? Oh, I fucking look like. I'll work for you? Alright then. I had this one place we were working at, they were fly in, fly out workers. And the guy came up to it and he's like, so you reckon you'll be finished by the weekend? It's like, dude, we've only just turned up at the job. It's Thursday. We've got to fucking put the poles in first, and then they got to set, and then we can start building on that. At least 24 hours before we can start fucking fully building. Why are you wearing it? Oh, I thought you were wearing a welding helmet. What do you got on you? You got anything? Nothing in your crotch pocket? Well, I got a pair of pants and a shirt for Topeka. So that's good. Nope. Oh. I know it's not in the best condition, but I have a sewing kit, so I can fix it up in a minute. So that'll be good. Let's fix these up. Okay, don't need that. I need that over that. Alright, we've got some better clothing. So I've got some better clothing for myself and some better clothing for Topeka. I'll run back down here and drop that off to Topeka's little area. She can get changed when she spawns in next. All nice and dry because I've got the good boots on. I've changed my backpack over to a dry one. Awesome. Think he's getting his buzz on though. jumped on some DayZ. Oh yeah. Man, you should really give it a go one day. It's kind of like what you do in your No Man's Skies, except it's on Earth. They got double money on the deadline races at the moment. It's not your kind of game, man. It's not my kind of game. Now, we don't want you playing anyway, drunk. You'll show us all up. No, we don't hate you for it, you know. We'll just let you keep playing your childish games like Walking Dead in VR and, you know, stuff like that. No, I'm just I'm fucking with you. Which I'm pretty sure he knows. Either that or he just heard that comment and just thought, this son of a bitch. Well, I mean, if you're watching me, then just keep in mind, I play it nice and slow. There is a lot of action in this game if you go into public servers with other people and stuff like that. It becomes a bit more action packed. Um, but then, of course, if you die, you lose everything and you got to start again, which isn't too hard. It's not too hard to do. Just can be a little bit of a pain in the ass when you travel all over the map for so many hours. You finally find one thing you've been looking for and then you die. And someone takes it. And you're like, God damn it, now I gotta go look for it again. But low key, I reckon you would enjoy it. I reckon if you started playing it, you get a taste for it. Before too long, you'd be like, oh, I fucking like this game. But there's not a lot of difference between this one and No Man's Sky, except you can move around a little quicker in No Man's Sky, obviously. You don't have to worry about your ship glitching and freezing and accidentally crashing into a planet. Eric's talks about it still. Yeah. Well, I mean, it's exactly the same, isn't it? You might as well have said you played it. Enough people talk about it around you. You might as well just say, yeah, I've played it. I even get bored in No Man's Sky. I get bored in DayZ sometimes myself, man. You know, you'd be sitting there and it'd be like, nothing's happening. The rain is the one. The rain is the one that kills it. Because you'd be sitting around for so long, waiting for the rain to stop. Like beforehand, I was just like, eventually, it's like, nah, I got to move. I can't sit here any longer. I got to go. Because you just got to move. You just got to keep doing something in the game. You can't just sit there stagnant doing nothing. Well, you can, but it's not very entertaining. Right, and that's space. Get off that. That's why I play a variety of different games. I might stream a lot of DayZ, but I play a variety of different games to be able to compensate for the things I don't get to do in DayZ. So I play GTA so I can drive. I play Far Cry, story mode and arcade mode, just so that I can shoot things without having to worry about if I die I'm going to lose all my stuff. GTA for the same reason. And then, you know, random games for randomness. Or else I would get totally and utterly bored of this game too. So to try and make it so I don't get too bored of this game, I've got to do other things. Still got the sound of fire, yet no fire. Alright, there's some pants for you, my dear. And there is a shirt for you, my dear. Some chlorine tablets for you too. I would leave her some food, but she's got enough food out there. She doesn't need me to leave her any. I will leave her a sewing kit, a repair kit for guns, and I will leave her a proper knife. And I'm going to leave her the M-lock pistol because she likes the M-lock pistol, so I'm going to leave her that. Ah, cheers, man. No, I'm not cool. I'm just thoughtful. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with thoughtful. No, I just pinned it, man, because you were streaming at the time. You were the first one I seen streaming in my friends list, so I figured I'll pin your channel. Could have easily been someone else. Sorry I wasn't here yesterday. Got sidetracked and sprained my toe. Oh. Well, I mean, I hope your toe gets better soon. That's alright, mate. There's no obligation to be here or anywhere, actually. Well, not for me, anyway. I appreciate the thought, though, mate. I actually seen Weeb, the name Weeb, used in a title for an anime thingy on YouTube, and I was like, hey, I know someone with the name Weeb that's an anime, that likes anime. He's a #1 weeb, and I seen it and I thought of you straight away, mate. I even commented on the video. I commented, you call yourself a weeb? It's like, I was like a child. You know when a child learns, you know when a little kid learns the word, and they try to say truck, but they say fuck, and they go, fuck. And everyone laughs and thinks it's cute. And the kid's smiling because everyone's laughing at them, so they think they're doing something good, so they go, fuck. And they're like, alright, enough now. Fuck! Okay. Fuck, 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 fuck. That was me with the word weeb. I know what it means now, weeb. You weeb. You like anime, weeb. I'm a weeb too. It's good being a weeb. Let's all us weebs get together. We call it the Weeble Festival. Weebles wobbles, but they don't fall down. Luck of the draw. Yeah, if it had been 7 live, I would have pinned 7s. But it was yours that was live, so I was like, oh, I'll pin yours. No worries, DDG. What are you going to be playing next, mate? Do you know? Or you haven't decided yet? Ah, some sunny old sunglasses. And a knife.
let's start getting serious about our looky-loos. Let's head over to the medical unit. Let's put the shoes in there, might need them. I don't have a Mosin or a SKS at the moment, so we'll put that there. Let's put that shitty ass knife there. Let's put that shitty ass knife there. Let's put that in our... yeah, we'll put that in our paws. Yep, I'm all for learning new things, things I didn't know the day before. And now I know what weeb means. I just thought that, you know, at first when I seen weeb, I was thinking, is this guy dyslexic? It's weed. But then I was like, oh no, wait, I'm dyslexic. Maybe I'm not reading it right. Man, flashlights everywhere. Pterodactyl. That's alright, man. I say things like granadas and banajas and binoculars and stuff like that. Knife. Yep. We are the most irritating species on the earth. And I don't mean humans, I mean English speaking humans. Whose fucking idea was it to come up with silent letters? I have trouble spelling that as it is. Chuck a silent letter in there. And try and give me an F because I spell pterodactyl with a T. Well, don't make it sound like it starts with a T. Fucking stupid scientists. We're going to show people just how smart we are. Not only we just discovered this is a pterodactyl, a prehistoric bird-like dinosaur, we're going to spell it with a P, just to fuck with everyone. Gotta love those goddamn scientists. Beautiful sunrise. I think we're the only species, I think we're the only speaking, like English is the only speaking language that actually has silent letters, I believe. I don't believe the Germans do, or the Chinese, or the Japanese, or the Iraqis, or anything like that. I don't believe they have silent letters. They might do. If there's anybody in chat that knows one way or the other, let me know. But something tells me they're all normal. And we're the ones that are abnormal, trying to pretend we're normal, but we're not normal. We know deep down inside we're not normal, but we still like to pretend we are. Did a wheel? A wheelie? Here's a wheelie good wheel. That's the only one, isn't it? Yep. No, I could take that other mask back there, but I think I'll keep running around looking like a sex doll. Fire station over there means the medical unit should be over the back here. There it is. Okay, see if we can find some medicine. Take some antibiotics, or take some, oh, anything we can get our hands on. There's a first aid kit up there, that's good.
That's promising. Let's go grab that. Bit laggy here. Tire repair kit. Thank you. Thank you for the morphine injector. What have we got in here? Blood testing kit. I'll take it. Put that in my hands for now too. Epinephrine. Oh, there we go. Some antibiotics. We'll grab this radiator here because we might need it. Getting close to that medical unit. We'll check it over in a second. It's got a couple more things to check upstairs and around the place first, just to make sure it is good to go. Alright, back in a second, guys. I'm back. Good little overview here. Another 22 spaces left in his jacket in case we need it. And look at that. Gunter's got all its wheels. Fuck me, just needs a battery. Alright, well, we've got ourselves a vehicle. Because we got a battery. And we got a jerry can. So we can empty the jerry can in there and fill it up with water. This is starting to look like a solid plan.
Fucking hell, I find lots of them. Okay, so another epinephrine. Alright, let's just quickly have a little sneak peek of what we got. Yeah, mate. I ended up beating a round of that game. The last round I did, I beat. Felt pretty good. I thought I had more of that. Alright. Maybe I didn't. Ah, there it is. Blood type A positive. A positive. Now I got to go back and get a jerry can and a battery and water and shit like that. Oh, fuck tape. That spray paint went straight through. Look, straight through. You gotta watch what you spray paint on, guys. It'll leak through to the other side. Okay, now. Alright, so we'll get this car battery, and we'll get the jerry can, we'll fill up the car, and then we'll find some water, fill up the radiator, and should be good as gold. Need to get back playing DayZ again, man. Need a few mates for Xbox play along, I suppose, would be handy. I've always noticed that you have to give DayZ a few hours of game time at least, don't you? Yeah, you kind of do. I do, because I do daily DayZ. So I give it a good couple of hours a day, streaming if I can. But I always make sure I jump in a couple of hours a day. It's the only way you're going to meet people as well. And not everybody, I meet lots of people that I play the game with, but I don't stream with them all the time. In fact, most of the people I don't stream with that I've met playing DayZ, exchange information and stuff like that, but you know, some of the people, the way they speak when you meet them, it's like, oh, okay, you're funny, but or they'll say things you'll be like, oh, that's racist. And you'll be like, oh, no, that's not really what I'm looking for the brand of my channel. And no, you don't need to explain the joke. I get the similarity. Yeah, it's just it's a little on the racist side. And yeah, I guess being on Xbox, that doesn't help.
I mean, it helps for Xbox players, but in the sense of, well, you know what I mean. Oh, what? That's not even going to hold it? Oh, come on. I've got to leave a few things here for Topeka anyway for when she comes too. So we'll leave that there for... I'll just leave it at 6 at the moment. Leave it that. I'll leave the tin food because we don't need it on us right this second. Don't need that right on us right now. Can we put this across yet? No. We'll figure this out. So what do you normally play on Xbox then, mate? I know there's some games that are actually cross-platform. Okay, so was that 2 to start with, and then it went to... Yeah, man, had a bad week playing a few weeks back, and yeah, I'm just coming up against dickheads, so time needed, yeah. No, I totally get that. I totally get that, mate. I'm exactly the same when it comes to PlayStation. I've had a very good run with PlayStation. Um, it's been okay to me so far. I understand there are people out there that have issues with it for various reasons. Most to do with no, I guess most of it to do with the way the games. Some of the games are. The only problem I have with Xbox is when it comes to exclusive games. You know, games that are only exclusive to Xbox. It's like, come on, share it with the world. Okay, I'm gonna leave these shotguns here for Topeka in case she needs it. I'm gonna leave this gun cleaning kit here too because I don't need it on me right this second. I will keep the morphine, but I am going to get rid of a couple of these injectors because I don't need all the EpiPens. Holy fuck me, didn't realise there were so many of them. Um, 24, 42, I need all that. Do not need that at the moment. Okay, so let's just drop the bag quickly. Hooray! I bet I went to the wrong tent, didn't I? Microsoft invests so much money into developing their own, etc., and also the bragging power. Yeah, well, that's what it was for me. I was playing Abe Odyssey and all that sort of stuff on PlayStation 1, and then they announced that the Xbox was coming out, and that Munch Odyssey, one of the installments to the Abe's Odyssey franchise, was going straight to fucking Microsoft. It was going straight to fucking Xbox, and it wasn't coming out on fucking PlayStation. So I was like, here I am, I'll be invested in a bloody PlayStation, and I can't even play a game I want to play. And there was a whole bunch of other games that only came to the Xbox as well, like Splinter Cell Conviction. I like that one, but I can't find it on PlayStation. It's only on Xbox. Stubbs the Zombie. Well, that only came out on Xbox too. I had to wait until it got remastered for PlayStation. There's probably a whole heap others too. And there's probably games that only came out on PlayStation and never went to Xbox. I just don't know about them. Hello? Down you go. Yeah, you guys get a whole heap of games for free as well, don't you? On Xbox. We do as well. Get a whole heap of games given to us for free from the PlayStation Store. You know, either through PS Plus or some other thing that it'll have. Greedfall is a great game, or Empire of Sin too. Greedfall, I didn't like that. I tried it, I just felt like it was too much talking. But I did try it, because that's a free game we got last month, I think it was. That was the free game we got. So I gave it a shot, but it was just a bit too slow for me. But that says more about me than it does the game. It's the one where you're like a prince or something that goes on a quest, and you start out and you got this guy peddling his potions and all that sort of stuff. But it's in my library. Oh, look at that, there's a soccer wheel there. The hardest thing that I was finding a struggle on with that Greed 4 is the skill tree that they've got. They put the writing so small and I can't read it. Empire of Sin. I'll have to have a look at that one. Is that an exclusive Xbox One or? Now we just need some water. Doesn't need to be good water. Now, is there a water well around here somewhere? I'll try and look again. I know there's one just over by the police station somewhere. This way, I believe. It's on PC, so don't think so, mate. Oh, okay. Come on. Get up, you fucking crawling bastard. There it is. I knew it was here somewhere. Huh, a hammer. So it should be on PlayStation when it's in Xbox already. On Xbox already. That's what I reckon. I reckon if it's whatever it's on, it should be on all consoles, all versions of the game. I understand that you can't do some games on iPads and phones and stuff like that. I get that, but I don't know. Consoles just seems like it should be easier. I'm probably asking too much. Hopefully we can get her to the base today. Hopefully. You know what? That's plenty of water. Get off it.
Now this is a Gunter, so they don't really like driving uphill. But let's see what we can get out of this thing. Okay, I'm going to grab that Sarker wheel because I got a Sarker and it doesn't have a spare wheel, so we'll grab a spare wheel. Box of matches. Why can't we combine the box of matches? Alright, let's just sit here for a second. What goes into it? Yeah, define life. And they talk to you about all the good parts of life, don't they? They forget to mention all the shitty aspects of life. Like the amount of time we'll spend on the toilet, brushing our teeth, all that sort of shit. Okay, let's crack this bad boy out. There we go. Ah. Opening that bottle then sounded like a fart. Okay, let's eat another pear. I had a troll once tell me, "You've got no life, you're always streaming." I was like, yeah, you're right. Maybe after this stream I'll go and lay on my big bed with my wife. Think of something else to do. There's a lot that I do that I don't stream to the world. But, you know, that's part of my lifestyle, isn't it? As a lifestyle, it's got the stuff that I interact with the people, and then there's the... As soon as I'm not on YouTube, I don't exist. Because when I'm not looking on YouTube, or when I'm not streaming, I don't exist to anybody and no one else exists to me. Like when I'm spending time with my family, I don't worry about anybody else. I just worry about the family, you know, get into that moment. Right? How much time do you actually spend eating, chewing, flossing, brushing, and not just the hair, the teeth, the whole lot, you know? It's a lot of time we spend doing all those things, you know? I think there was an estimated we probably spend X amount of days on the toilet our whole life, on the average life. And it's like, you know, a lot of these mundane things we all do the same as well as the next person, which is weird to think about. You know, most of us brush our hair the same way or brush our teeth the same way. why. We just do. On my phone right now. Yep, see? Trick is not to let anyone, or not to let anyone bother you. You know, that's the trick. Whatever your lifestyle is, whatever you want to do in life, just oh, excuse me, do it to the fullest. If you want to be a crazy axe murderer, then you be the god best damn crazy axe murderer you can be. And then when you get caught, cite this video and blame me for it. And say, he said to be the best axe murderer I could be. Hey Oreos, how you going, man? There we go, that's better. Hope you're doing alright, Oreo. 2 Oreos, 1 cup. Not to be confused with with 1 Oreo and 2 cups. Because that person doesn't exist. Stupid zombie. Like I couldn't see that I just went around it. Doing good, thanks man. I hope it's all good at your end. Yeah man, everything's good. I just got told that 75 pounds for a hoodie that is a Watchdog brand. Now, I'm not sure how much 75 pounds converts to Australian dollars, but that doesn't sound like it's cheap. You don't even have to enjoy it. That's the bonus. That's it. See, I stream and I'm a douche. So I try to be the best damn douche nozzle I can be. Let's put that gun in there. No, let's put that back on our face. That gun in there as well. Mag in there. Of course there's a mag in there. Put that in there. Let's put that in there as well. There we go. The wire can go in there. The hammer can go in there. The fucking putty can go in there. Wind matches can go in there. The fishing hook can go in there. I'll put these bolts in there for now because we don't need them on us right this second. can't combine matches, can we? No. I didn't think so. I was watching Bear Mania 4 the other day. Well, that person just got ran over and died. Had us trapped on tower. Yeah, those bears are menacing. Ten points. That's exactly what I was thinking, man. There was one, I stayed there for like about 15 minutes, man. I didn't even move. I was getting so annoyed listening to that banjo song over and over again. I was like, oh, can someone just kill me now? And 5 minutes into it, I was like, kill me. As the song goes for over a minute. There was a whole heap of good kills and that didn't make the video clip. Didn't know John Wick, old Keanu Reeves there, could play banjo, but apparently he can. He can fucking do everything, can't he? What can't he do? I'm not sure of the name of the place. Oh fuck. Might be heading nowhere. I just froze. Probably going to crunch into that Olga there. You know, engine's still going. Not losing any water yet. Have a little look over here. M-Lock mag. Well, I ain't driving it all the way back to you, Topeka. Another mag for the Scorpion. Nah, we're good still. Yeah, not sure of the town name of where I'm heading. You'll be able to tell me what it's called when I get there. Heading to this town that's just up here, and then I gotta go west. There's a town near a big quarry, and I've got a base just outside of there. I'm in the process of working on one. There's two like barn sheds type things that are parallel with each other, or in line with each other. I'm the Uber driver you want, you know. So where we heading? Oh, we're just heading to this town here. I don't know where that is. You'll have to direct me. You can't sit and relax in the back of the Uber in my Uber. Nah, you got to give me directions. You got to get the road map out and everything. As an Uber driver, your money to me just gets me to put my foot on the accelerator. Knowing where we need to go is your job. Never mind the duct tape and the zip ties in the back there. Just don't mix up the order of my duct tape, zip ties and hunting knife. It's in order for a reason. We don't have doors on our Uber cars because the driver's got gas, he farts, give you money for fuel and all. That's it. Feel free to let your kids snot all over the back of my chairs, as I'm not cleaning them either. Oh look, there's a Saka. And I froze. As I was pulling up, I froze. Come on. There we go. Have a little look-see to see what's over there on that Saka. Might be some spare parts we can pilfer off it. Well, we got a battery. Battery. Could do with a spare battery. You never know. Only got a one wheel. I think Uber just came about because someone was driving their mates everywhere and just went, for fuck's sake, I've also just become a taxi driver. Felt like they couldn't pass the exam or whatever it is to become a taxi driver. It's not easy. It's not a case of you just grab a car and you go, I'm going to be a taxi driver, and then that's it. You actually got to buy your plates. Vroom, vroom, vroom. This roadblock up here is a sucky one. Especially when you're trying to get through it in a truck. It's not impossible, just a bit of a pain in the ass. Well, it's got two wheels there. It's got two wheels there, which means this one must be good. Is that a good door on the front there? It is a good door on the front. Why can't PC gamers use Uber, mate? I don't know, why's that? Message retracted. Goddamn froze again. There we go. Oh, fuck me. There's another front door. Another back door. Or hood, whatever you want to call it. Oh, we can have black doors on it. Alright. Oh, we could, but who gives a shit about that? It's just cosmetic, isn't it? Doesn't make the car run any better. Up on your left, truck spawn. Now here's the question. Why can't gamers use Uber? Okay, why? Why can't gamers use Uber? Got a few truck spawns out here, Oreo. There's a handful of them. I'm not chasing a truck right now though. I'll make that another stream looking for a truck. Ah, froze again. Yeah. Mind you, I've never found one out here yet. I've found them in all these other places where I didn't think they would be, And all the places where I thought this should be a really good location for a truck, they've never had them. I mean, if I find one today, I'll just chuck something in it so it doesn't despawn. I'll grab it another day. Froze. Get in the bag. Ah, it's a standard truck. That's a fuck truck. That's a really fuck truck. And the bus depot, depot. Probably no one. Yeah, I'm the only one at the moment. But later on today, because it's Monday, Monday and Tuesday I do a lot of public gaming in public servers. So, I mean, I jump in the public server every day, but I stream in the public server on Mondays and Tuesdays. I try to. It's just gone Monday morning for me. Well, 6:30 in the morning. So after this stream, I'll probably have a break for a little bit, and then I'll jump on and do some more. But I'll be in public server. But I don't always see action in the public servers either. I'll go to areas where I think there's going to be people. And stir things up a little bit and just sit back and watch. Or just wait to be taken out. It never happens. Well, not never, but just not often. There's that 12 hours difference, halfway around the world again. It really just depends on what I'm doing. On you know, what I plan to do with my stream, to whether I need to be live in a public, or Jesus Christ, there's a lot of zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 that I can see off the top of my head. What have we got here? Oh, we got a car door. That one's frozen, isn't it? Yep. And there's one sitting up there in the power lines. Like, if I wanted to do something like building a base or something like that, I'll do that in a private server as opposed to having people interrupt it all the time. Not that people do interrupt it all the time, but just, you know, less chances of having someone come along and mess with your work while you're trying to do something. Just need one more door. Driver back. You ever pull a drink out your fridge, it's been in there for like over 24 hours, and you think to yourself, it's still not fucking cold. There's a convention going on here. Well, I pulled a long neck bottle of Bundy rum out. Now, a long neck bottle just means it's a tall bottle. It's 640ml, almost a litre of pre-mixed Bundaberg rum and coke, and tastes room temperature. We froze. I like that. So this is where I'm heading.
This is mine and Topeka's little base that we're working on here. She's all locked up. Nothing in there, just a couple of tents and a car and some other bits and pieces. I do believe there's a car in there. There was a Sarko, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open. Yep, Sarko's still here. Hey, wellies. How bad were they? Oh, they were getting bad. Gotta stick them in there for now. Excuse me. What's that? So we got a bit of stuff. And my night vision in here and all my other bits and pieces. Let me just close that. So I don't know what this place is called. I don't know what area this is. But this is where I've got my little base. Oh yeah, man, these tents are haggard as fuck. Look at them. They are haggard. I will fix them. I just need more duct tape and stuff like that to fix them. Back in a second. At 25 minutes to 7 in the morning, and it sounds like my neighbours are using a fucking chainsaw. Turns out it's just the family sleeping, snoring their head off. Fucking hell. I seriously thought a freight train was coming through. I had to go check. Like, what the fuck is that sound? Surprised no one could hear it through the mic. Okay, now would I be an arsehole if I dumped a bucket of cold water on all of them? Or would I only be an arsehole if I did it and didn't film it and put it on stream for everybody to see it? Which would make me the arsehole? The action or not sharing the action? I'm going to go out on a limb and say that both would make me an arsehole. However, one would get me killed and the other one would get me killed, but I'd still have to live here. So, yeah, I probably won't do that then.
so I lost my gloves. I put them away. Must have dropped them. Not sharing for sure. Yeah, that'll be it. That'll be the one. Let's fix up 110. Can't even remember if I've got it set. No. That's what I thought. I thought I had it set to where you can actually repair the tents, but obviously I don't. Obviously I got it set to where tents can't be damaged. If they can't be damaged, they can't be fixed. Which means I just wasted half a sewing kit and it did nothing. It shouldn't, if you can't fix it, and it's not going to get fixed, it shouldn't give you the option. Oops. Gotta open that anyway. Oops, that's gotta go back in there. So if you shoot 10, it won't be damaged. Yeah. Because I've got it set to, it's set to where tents and barrels and crates and that won't be damaged. So you can shoot at them all day long and they won't get damaged. But if I turn that off, they can be damaged, but it means I can fix them up as well. It means there's a higher chance as well of finding pristine tents. No, you didn't miss very much, mate. Not much at all. Don't anyone think about Connor in the shower either. That's just rude. See, I thought I had it set to where I can fix it, but obviously I must have mucked up somewhere along the lines. Alright, we'll put that there. Okay. You know what? You're probably right there, Oreo. Connor won't mind at all. Everybody think about Connor naked in the shower. There you go. What was I thinking?
That's a bit of an. I don't know if that's an overreaction or an underreaction to Connor being in the shower, Oreos, that you need to warm up your taco. Okay. Alright, let's go have a look for a sledgehammer, because we need a fireplace here. So we either need to build one, or we need to fight a drum. Which is another way of saying whatever floats your boat. I don't think anyone shat out a sledgehammer on a toilet, but let's have a look anyway. Nope, sewing kit instead. And we'll take it. Just wasted half of one. Give me a drum. Me and Tofika carried those tents all the way over. As you've all probably done it before, you know, when you're carrying a shirt or something in your hands that's got fucking stuff in it. Yeah, it was a long road. I am Basque. Back. I knew you meant back, but I wanted to read it as Basque because I don't know if you noticed this, Silver, but I'm kind of an idiot. Yeah, forget that. There ain't no kinder about it. You look up idiot in the dictionary, should be a picture of me. Oh, looks like I might have another spare wheel. Another sewing kit. No, not another spare wheel, just the doors. And the door I need, right there too. Maybe we'll drive down and grab it later. I ain't walking it back. I don't need it that bad. How was the family outing? Was it good? Everybody have a good time? The kids annoy you? They always annoyed me when I took them out anyway. I want this, I want that. Can I have this? Can I have that? Oh, for fuck's sake. Would you like me to buy the whole bloody shop for you? Well, it'd be a lot easier than me saying, can I have this, can I have that? We went to a dinosaur exhibit. Any fine ladies about then, zombie?
Um, Now remember how we were trying to define lifestyle beforehand? That's the same thing, but this time it's with lady. Define lady. I'm assuming you mean she's got all the bits and pieces of a lady. If that's what you're looking for, yeah, there's plenty of them going around. Whether they're fine or not is a different story. You know, when some people, when you see them from a distance and you think, wow, they look hot, and they get up close and you're like, not so much. That's kind of what it's like. You know, good from afar, but when they get up close, far from good. Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but that is because I don't judge. Ah, that's nice of you, Fox. But I judge. I'm an idiot. It ain't a crime to be an idiot, but it doesn't help you. Did the kids have a favourite dinosaur they seen at the exhibit? The photo frame effect, yeah. Exactly. Oh, they look good. They scrub up all right in the photo. This is what they look like before the touch-ups. Oh, my hat. Game of basketball, anyone? Oh, just jumped out the window. Like a fucking madman. Ah. What we got up here? What's that? Ah. No, I'm on my server at the moment. Got water down there if I need it. That's okay. City Fox liked them more. He was interested in the whole experience. Oh, yeah, awesome. My grandson keeps, whenever I see my grandson, he talks about dinosaurs all the time. If he doesn't end up a paleontologist, I don't know what the fuck's wrong with him. Except for the fact that half his issue will be he shares my DNA. You know, I've contributed to the DNA that's in my kids, and then of course they've passed it on to the grandkids, which means, you know, it don't look good for them. Can sometimes be a horror show in the mornings after. Who's beside you? And it's like, yeah, you wake up a little earlier than them. They wake up. They're like, if you're hungry, I can make you something. It's like, no, I'll just finish chewing my arm off. It's all good. Well, ain't you supposed to chew that off before I wake up? Good point. Go back to sleep, you hag. Okay, so I will walk back to the base with this. And I can put the car door in it and I can walk it back. Or I can just put the car door in it and then come pick it up. Which is probably what I'll do. But we got some decent looking ladies here in Australia. No different than the rest of the world, I guess. We got some good ladies here that can... Would you consider a lady a fine lady if she can open up a beer bottle with her boobs? Does that constitute as a fine lady? Because I think it's fucking awesome, personally. If she could just put a beer bottle under the boob and go and open it up, I'm impressed. Now some might say, does it take much to impress you? This would be true. It does not take a lot to impress me. But that's a good start. Right? Now I like that. It's like, yeah, there's some skill there. I can back that. I can get behind that. More ways than one. Must be a spawn point for sea chests there, because I picked one up there yesterday. Exact same spot, but in Fox's server. Let's go have a look, see what's on the footy field. A fucking tent and a can of food. It's a ripper. Smurf tent. I'm not even going to try and say that fucking name of that dinosaur, man. Then I won't be able to hear the end of it from your son when he goes, "Zombie, you can't even say that word." Your boy could probably pronounce it a lot better than I can. Is there any map that has marshy swamp areas? Kind of, but not huge marshy swamp areas. There's some little swampy areas, but they're not that big of areas. Nothing like Red Dead. Red Dead's got some decent swampy areas in that. No, nothing like that. Excuse me. At least not that I've seen. There could be areas that I just haven't ventured to yet. I'm still finding new parts of the map that I've never been to before. That's happening less and less now, but I do find areas that I don't know about. So it's basically set in Russia. So it all boils down to... Oh, I don't need that. It all boils down to what's normally in Russia, I guess. Marshy swamplands are normally in tropic areas or humid areas. Extension to the bus stop, yeah. Yeah, I was worried about everybody getting their hair wet and that on the way to, I don't know, buy turnips. I don't know, what do you do in Russia? I don't know, what do people do in Russia? Or wherever this is set. What do people do? I don't know. I don't even know what people do in Australia. And someone asked me one time, I was like, if I come to Australia, what should I do first? I was like, well, you could go fishing. It's like, oh, I got fishing here. Alright, well, I don't know, because nearly everything I'm going to mention you probably do in your own country anyway. So, you know, what do they do in Russia? I don't know. There's me being an uncultured swine again, not knowing what goes on in other countries. Never spoken to too many Russians. Never asked them about their country, what's in there, what happens. I'll be getting the game on Monday, on Tuesday with DLCs. Yeah, it's got the Livonia map for the DLC. That's a good map. And basically, it's a top end of this map. I believe it works out to. Get off there. Is that a battery? That's a battery. Give me the battery. On the battery. I love the batteries. You need them for the night vision. Oh, a few zombies out there. How many of us just go, oh, I wish it was a zombie apocalypse. That boss of mine, he just, oh. It'd be like Homer Simpson, Ned Flanders all over again. You shot Zombie Flanders. He was a zombie? Question mark? Do they snipe hunt in Australia? Not sure if I know what you mean there, Fox. Ah, rangefinder. I'm looking at your videos and I see you have COTW. Trying to figure out what COTW is. Did you mean Call of Duty Warfare? Oh, Call of the Wild. Ah. I have the 2017 version of The Hunter, Call of the Wild. I played it yesterday for the very first time and I deleted it as soon as I ended my stream and said I will not be playing that again. Actually, before I even ended the stream, I said I won't be playing it again. Yeah, controller was drifting on it. I tried 2 different controllers yesterday and it just kept on drifting to the right, and it's like, no, I can't play a hunting game or any type of silent, game where you've got to be silent and stealth and all that sort of stuff. I can't play anything like that if when I let go of the controllers it still walks and goes like this to the right. So I was like, ah. And I really wanted to play that too. That pissed me off because I really, 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 really wanted to play it. I use the same controllers on every other game that I've got and I don't have an issue, but as soon as I started playing on that one, everything started drifting. It's like, oh no. See, I'm not sure whether I'd be able to use that map. I think a lot of the new maps that have come out, they're for the 2020 version of the game. Because there's a 2017, 2019, 2020. I grabbed the 2017 because it was the cheapest one there for me. It was still $40. I still paid $40 for it though. And I was like, this will be alright. And no, fucking drifting. And you're right, it is unfortunate because it's always the way. I wanted to play Stubbs the Zombie so badly when it first came out, but I didn't have an Xbox and I couldn't justify buying an Xbox just for one game. So I was like, okay, fine, I won't play it. And then my wife bought it for me for the PC. But it wouldn't let me play it on the PC because my PC laptop was just too slow to be able to play it. So as it sits there collecting dust. And then they remastered it for PlayStation. I was like, yes! I'm finally going to get to play Stubbs the Zombie. Still can't play it. I've been turned off the game too many times now. I've been wanting to play that game. Now I'm just frustrated. I don't want to play Stubbs the Zombie ever again. And there's nothing wrong with the game. The game's a fine game. It's just that it keeps blue screening. You'll be halfway through a mission and all of a sudden it just kicks you out in blue screens. It's like, oh, for fuck's sake. It's not even online. It's not even an online game. So when normally I say I blue screen, people go, oh, you got bad internet connection. It's like, yeah, explain why I blue screen on a game that doesn't require to be online. Yeah. When you blue screen from games, it ain't always connection issue. It's just the fucking game itself. Something wrong with it. And I've deleted it and re-downloaded it several times and all that sort of stuff and put it on the PlayStation several times now and tried again. It still keeps happening. To the point where I was like, nah, just move on. Just move on. There's so many games out there. Yeah, this one was on sale. The 2020 version of it's like fucking $70 still. So I was like, oh fuck, I'll just get this one for now. So this game here has enough bugs and glitches in it as it is. You know, I put a lot of time and effort and money into this game, so I continue to play this one, even with its bugs and that. But the other games that I find now, if I find other games that have got bugs and that in it, you know, it's just easy enough to be able to go, you know what, I'll put this game aside and maybe I'll try it again later on. But you know, there's just another. As soon as you got one game that doesn't work, there's another 20 million of them just sitting there in the wings waiting. Hey, Wes, how you going, man? Yeah, man. The long-awaited Bloodhounds. So you haven't even gotten into it enough to know what's supposed to be coming out. Just send me a message on PlayStation there, Wes, and I'll send you the password. Yeah, exactly. Connor, I'm the same.
DayZ's been the only one that I've given the patience to and gone, okay, let's just try and work this out. Every other game I've just gone, nah, I'll move on. And like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, you know, I play DayZ a lot. Excuse me. And so the game bugs out when you're driving. That's okay. If I want to do some driving and stuff like that, I'll play GTA. You can sometimes get a little bit of lag when you're trying to shoot animals, zombies, or people. And that's okay. I'll just play Far Cry if I really want to get into the shooting of people. You know, there's always something I can play that'll fill my appetite, so to speak. So right now, all I've been doing with Stubbs the Zombie is I've just been playing a little bit by little bit when I'm not in a frustrated mood, and just been saving the recordings and then stopping after a little bit, saving the game and all that sort of stuff, just to sort of get the game finished. Let's have a look over this hill over here, where maybe we can see a truck down there. Jumping on soon myself, says Fox. Uh-oh. So not too sure what the name of this area is. I'm not really worried. Because I just call it whatever I want to call it anyway. And there's a truck! Hey, there we go, Oreos. Turns out there was a truck right near where I was. Missing one Julie so far. Missing 3 Julies. Oh, wow. Well, we know what we'll be looking for now. No worries, mate. The server is called DayZ Bootcamp. That's it up the top there. And I just sent you the password. That was how I found that one in my server. Yeah, there's a whole quarry here. I'm not sure of the name of the area. I would say that I'm probably almost middle of the map, give or take. Next major city over that way, to the direction I'm facing, will put me in the middle of Tizzy and Northwest Airfields, if that helps. At the end of this road that goes up that way that I'm about to get up to, I'm about to get to a road here. If I turned right at the end of this dirt road, I'd end up going to another little military base. I say little, but it's just small compared to Tizzy and Northwest Airfields. It's still a decent size military base though. Hey, Topeka, if you end up making a Milo or anything, I'd love a coffee. And if not, you. No, I love you. Have we got anything on here? Nada. Nada. Yeah, if you go all the way up there, there's a little hunting lodge on your left, on your right hand side with a medical unit. If you turn left at the end, there's a military spot. And you got Northwest Airfields that way and Tizzy that way. Oh, this helps. Devil's Castle's just over there. Over on that hill. I don't know if that helps. Shower time. Ah. Alright. I'm also going to be ending my stream here in a little bit. I got to get myself something to eat. Bloody hungry. Awesome boots. We have a truck now, so that's good. All I have to do is just get some bits and pieces for it, and then I will be laughing. Well, not laughing, but you know. Where's us? Can I meet up with you? Well, I'm going to be finishing my stream here in a minute, and I'll be jumping off for a little while because I've been on for a few hours now. How long have I been streaming for? Fuck, 3 hours. In fact, I'm going to jump off now so I can get something to eat. Oh, another pair of welly boots. Alright guys, I'd like to thank everybody that came through. Wes, Connor, Topeka, Silver Red Fox, Drunk Gamer, Best Guitarist Ever, 2 Oreos, 1 cup. Let's go through the names here. Number 1 Weeb, Gamer Goat, shout out to you for becoming a member, Gamer Goat. Mark Blood Demon, shout out to you, mate. Bostonia 420, Prometheus Silence, Dimo, Little Azzy. Shout out to all of you for coming through. Unqualified player, Otaku. Shout out to you all. I'll be back later on with something different. I'm going to jump off and get myself something to eat. Going to give my character something to eat here too, or else they're going to die on me. So let's give them something to eat. And I'm out. I'm Dust. See ya.